Today, the moon is at first quarter in Cancer. So we have the moon entering the watery sign of Cancer, bringing us into that place where we feel a little bit more sensitive and vulnerable. We have to move the things we are feeling. And at first quarter, we're being asked to steer something in a new direction. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, March 25th. So today, well, the moon goes into Cancer at 3:32 a.m. Pacific. And then we have the exact first quarter moon at 12:17 p.m. Pacific at 5 degrees Cancer. So all that means is that the moon is half full. It's forming a square with the sun, which is 90 degrees apart on the 360-degree circle. And when we are at that stage of the moon cycle, we have gone 1/4 of the way through the full moon cycle. In this case, the moon cycle that began with the Pisces new moon connecting to the bigger picture of transcendence and interconnectedness and guidance, wisdom, spiritual truths. So as we move through this moon cycle, we are unfolding, moving through the journey of that spiritual connection and how to connect with the bigger truth that is bringing meaning into our lives. And so this moon cycle is focusing on that Pisces energy. When the moon goes into Cancer, also a water sign, we get that additional watery quality of emotion, which makes us a little bit more sensitive. And in that sensitivity, we can perhaps connect with some truths that are there for us in the bigger spiritual picture. So the things that we know when they come through, if I can't think of a better term for it. So like a dream, you know how a dream can bring in new information or get you to think about things in new ways, or just bring you into awareness of something that maybe you hadn't been thinking about. But that connection of the intuitive, spiritually activated vibes is there around us all the time, even when we're awake. It's just that we typically tune it out, right? We have to function in our lives and we're not, we have to deal with the here and now. So we don't pay attention so much to what is that bigger picture of, oh yeah, I remember, this feeling of transcendence, but also spiritual connection, this feeling of knowing that everything is okay, that ability to sink into the big picture of everything being okay. Now, I'm not asking you to accept that everything is okay, because it really is very much our mission right now not to be complacent, right? Not to sit around and think that, oh, if I just go meditate, that will be enough. And I mean, meditating is great, and it's a great form of self-care, and it is, a great thing, a great activity to do. It's just that you want to think about meditating as something that helps you get grounded and centered so that you can do the things in your life that are going to help move things forward that matter to you. So it's not, in other words, like with the Pisces energy, we can be tempted to that kind of escapism of wanting to say, well, it's not up to me, or I'm just going to, let everything fall apart and not throw my hands up. There's nothing I can do about it, so I might as well just, right? I don't know what the word is for that, right? But giving up, I guess. But also, it's a little bit of wanting to avoid responsibility. So that's what I'm trying to get at. This is not about avoiding responsibility. It is more about connecting with the truths we need to remember so that we can feel grounded within ourselves and be clear about what's important as we move forward. So a lot of where we're heading has to do with action and our ways of being in the world and the things we do and the ways that we move and the decisions we make. All of that stuff is going to be vitally important moving forward as we head into April, May, June, July, summer. We're really heading in some new, very activated directions here. So in other words, this is a moon cycle that is saying connect with what is true in that bigger picture, but don't check out from that sense of responsibility. And first quarter moon in Cancer means that to do this work at this particular stage of this particular moon cycle, it looks like connecting with what is coming up for you emotionally and what you might be feeling psychically and intuitively and on that bigger picture of knowing. So your sensitivity is there to support you in your process, right? So as you feel things and you move those energies through your body or you get it out, right? However that looks for you, like maybe it's writing, maybe it's putting it into art, maybe it's getting out and moving your body, whatever that looks like for you, some way of moving the energy that otherwise might get stuck in those eddies inside of you. Find a way to have that outlet that can help that energy move and flow, and that can help you stay clear and true to yourself and connected to the bigger picture of meaning. So that is the invitation of this Cancer first quarter moon, 1/4 of the way through the Pisces moon cycle. And something could be feeling challenging. It could be bringing up a conflict or a difficulty in your life, big or small, right? but there is something that's saying it's time to trust yourself at deeper levels. It's time to connect with that bigger picture of knowing with the guidance and wisdom of what is true and right for you, and make the right next step for you based on that, right? Not based on being asleep at the wheel. So take the wheel and steer, but do it in a way that lets the energy move, that might have feelings moving through you, and feeling your feelings, finding a way to let them flow, finding a way to let the energy move. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and I'm here every day with Astrology for Unshakable Self-Care. You can learn more about me at transformationalastrology.com, and I've got more to share with you there, so stay tuned, and thanks for being here. I will see you next time. Bye for now.